So, there it is. Finally done. Oh man. Not gonna lie, I think I might need to reorganize my top 10. The game was just phenomenal. For being an older game, there was definitely some obvious parts that you could see that were a little kind of rough around the edges, but I think overall, taking it from a friend of mine, this game had no reason to be as good as it did. I loved every bit of it. This game was just beyond phenomenal and really just a ton of fun. We clocked just over 20 hours in it, so it's a really good length. But in general, it's one of those games, it's kind of a cliche story, you know, you're a poor farm boy and you just become the hero, and they do a really good job of setting that up. And just, you feel like it too. I think in terms of how it holds up, it definitely holds up very well. I didn't feel too alienated by the older controls of it. I will say, I think combat was a little iffy on quite a few fronts. It's super basic, but that's okay. My main problem was more so with mechanics. Which again, it worked, but it was just a little choppy around the edges. There are definitely some things that probably could have been improved before. Also, just a lot of just small bugs in general that got in the way. You see throughout my playthrough, a lot of things that kind of froze my character in place, or you fall through holes in the floor or walls. Those were very rare, but they're still kind of around. But don't let that deter you. I think if you just came across this game or just heard of it, I definitely recommend still giving it a play, because it's honestly just an absolute. I think just in general, I was blown away mostly by just the vastness of the world. Like, it's small in relativity, but in perspective, they make the world feel huge. There is a lot of running around. At one point, you literally run from one end of the map to the other, and it takes like 3 minutes. They do have solutions for that because there's no fast travel and whatnot in terms of like something. But it's one of those games where it's really beautiful and fun to explore. So you don't ever feel like you're just wasting your time running around. There's so much to see. There's a lot of lore to read. So even if you have no idea about Neopets, like I did, I'm not a Neopets person, I didn't feel lost at all. Just reading through all the books, it's just like, this is great. I'm just learning all of this stuff. And the story that it just unfolds literally in these pages that you're just finding is incredible. It's definitely unique, I would say. It's kind of a cliche story, but it's a unique twist on it. And this is a game I think I absolutely want to play again one day. I don't know if I have much more to say. It definitely stands the test of time to an extent. But I definitely hope that if you've just found this through my channel or otherwise heard about it, see this, yeah, definitely give it a download, or if you still have a PS2 console, go see if you can find a copy, because definitely worth playing, my opinion.